Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Friday, January the 5th. We do have a massive slate tonight on Friday night. I think there's 14 games, so there's only two teams not playing tonight, and I think the two teams that aren't playing are the Bucks and the Spurs, who played on Thursday night. So it's a massive slate tonight, ton of games, ton of props to choose from. I am making this video on Thursday night, so these are kind of my first looks at the board. As you can see, there's not all the games up yet, but still a ton of games are available already at the time I'm making this video, and I did find 3 early props that I liked for Friday's big slate. So we're going to talk through each one of these three plays, guys. We're going to share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet, and if you guys are new to the channel, and if you are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Prizepicks, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. Also want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper, because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well, and if you guys don't have an account on Sleeper, you can sign up for Sleeper, download their app either on the App Store or Google Play Store, make a deposit and use promo code NOAH over on Sleeper. You'll get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they're an app similar to Prizepicks. They're similar to a lot of the other DFS pick'em apps you see around the industry. Again, on Sleeper, you're getting a deposit match up to $500 when you first sign up. They offer payouts up to 100x. They use a multiplier system with their payouts. So, for example, let's say a play is like minus 140, minus 150, favored to go over on a sports book. Well, on Sleeper, you'll get like a 1.5x multiplier for a play like that, or 1.55x, somewhere around there. But the plays can range from like anywhere from like 1.2x to like 4x. They do offer props that have like really high payouts. They offer props that some of these other sites can't offer. For example, on Sleeper, you are able to bet, for NBA, you're able to bet double-double props, triple-double props, stuff like that. You can get some higher payouts and stuff like that. So if you guys do want to check out Sleeper, again, sign up, use that promo code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $500. Let's talk through this slate, though, for Friday night, guys. It's a big slate. I'm excited for this one. Feel really good about today. Hopefully, we can come through with a win on this slate. I know the picks lately, they've not been doing very well. I didn't make a video for Thursday. There was only 2 games on Thursday. Felt like that would be a good day to just not make any content, take a day off, and get ready for this big slate on Friday. So let's tackle it. I got 3 plays I do like for Friday night. So talking through the first play I like for tonight, it's going to be a PRA prop. And we're going to look at Jalen Johnson, 28.5 PRA, and I do like the over here for Jalen Johnson. So since Jalen Johnson has returned, he has had a pretty big role. As you can see, these 3 games since he has returned from injury, or actually 4 games since he's returned from injury, he's had 23 PRA against Chicago, 35 against Sacramento, 41 against Washington, and then 38 against OKC. The usage for Jalen Johnson has been up lately. So far this season, Jalen Johnson, he's had about a 17% usage rate. But if you look over their last 4 games since he's come back from injury, his usage rate is up over 20%. And actually over their last 3 games, it's up over 21%. So he's seen a higher usage rate as of late. The Hawks don't have DeAndre Hunter right now. And while DeAndre Hunter is not a super high usage player, he is a player that does play a decent amount of minutes, so you're seeing more minutes for Jalen Johnson as well. If you do look at his minutes over the last few games, 35 against Sacramento, 37 against Washington, did only play 29 against OKC. I'm not exactly sure why that was. Might have been in foul trouble. It looks like he did have 5 fouls in 29 minutes last game. So even with some foul trouble last game, you still got a really big game from Jalen Johnson. Not only is he scoring a bunch lately, you look at his scoring, 28 points, 24 points, 16 points. He's also been rebounding really well, 15, 13, 7 rebounds over his last 3 games. And he's been able to get some assists, too, over the last 4 games since he's come back from injury. 4 assists, 4 assists, 4, and 3 assists. So he's been, I don't want to say he's been averaging like 35 PRA over the last few games, but I'm pretty sure he's been averaging like 35 PRA over their last 4 games. Now, do I expect Jalen Johnson to put up 35 PRA or 35 plus PRA every night? Can we project Johnson for that much, for that many PRA? I don't think so, but this is a really, really good spot against the Pacers. This is a game that has a massive total. Right now, this Pacers-Hawks game has the highest total on the slate. I'm pretty sure it has the highest total of a game that we've seen this season. Right now, the total in this one does sit at 264. You don't really ever see totals that high, and I'm pretty sure when these teams played earlier this season, it was a super, super high-scoring game, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Yeah, 157 to 152 last time these two teams played. I don't know if we can expect it to be that high-scoring, but these are two teams that love to push the pace, two teams that don't play any defense. We should get a ton of points scored in this game. Early sportsbook odds are heavily favoring the over on this PRA prop for Jalen Johnson. I'm pretty confident this prop is going to get bumped at some point. Hopefully you guys are all able to get this in at 28.5. Do like this play quite a bit. Love the matchup here. Love the game environment. Think it's a really good spot for Jalen Johnson to continue to do what he's been doing lately. So that's the first play I like for tonight is Jalen Johnson more than 28.5 PRA. Next play I like, actually the next two plays I like are both going to be first half props. So if you guys are unaware, on Prizepicks, you can take a player to go over or under their projection in the first half. Basically what Prizepicks does is they cut the full game projection in half and then they offer that for first half. And there can definitely be some edges here, especially in games where teams are expected to put up a lot of points, but maybe the other team is not expected to put up a lot of points. So you could see a blowout scenario. And that's kind of what we have tonight with I want to start off with this Celtics and Hawks, or it's not Hawks, but Celtics and Jazz game. So this is definitely a one-sided matchup here. I mean, the Celtics right now, they are really, really big favorites in this game at home. Pretty sure last time I checked, they were like favored by 14.5. I'm pulling up the Vegas odds real quick just so I can confirm that. But last time I checked, the Celtics were favored by like 14.5 in this game. Yeah, right now they're 14.5 point favorites here. So this game does have a lot of blowout risk, this Celtics-Jazz game, but this is a really good matchup for these Celtics guys. I mean, the Jazz have been really bad defensively this year. They've been a bottom 10 defensive rating team. The Jazz don't play at like a super, super fast pace. I mean, they are 11th in pace this season, but facing the Jazz has been a really good matchup. I mean, we saw the Pistons put up like 130-something points against the Jazz in regulation. That doesn't even count, for overtime, that game that went to overtime. This is a spot where the Celtics should be able to put up a lot of points, and they should be able to put up points with ease. And the prop that I like from this game, looking at a first half prop, is going to be Jason Tatum's PRA at 19.5, and I like the over here for Jason Tatum. So Jason Tatum in a really good matchup here, really good spot. If you want to look at his full game PRA, that line currently sits at 39.5. Sportsbook odds are pretty heavily favoring the over on 39.5 PRA for Jason Tatum, but the only reason I'm not taking that is just because I am worried about blowout. I could definitely see a scenario where Jason Tatum has like 35 or 36 PRA heading into the fourth quarter, but the Celtics are up by like 25, 30 points, and Tatum doesn't get back in the fourth quarter. So that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about with Tatum. That's why I prefer first half. If you look at his last few games, last 5 for what it's worth, he has gone over his full game in 3 out of 5. Whereas if you do look at first half, he's also gone over, not points, but if you look at first half PRA, he has gone over that in 3 out of 5 as well. The 2 games where he went under, he lost by the hook. He had 19 against the Lakers. He had 19 against San Antonio. So I feel like more times than not, especially in a matchup like this, a spot where the Celtics should be able to put up points with ease, we can get 20 PRA in the first half from Jason Tatum. I mean, if you look at Tatum's game log lately, like if you look at what he's been doing, I mean, he's been scoring a ton. We know Jason Tatum's going to do that. He's always going to be a guy that can rebound as well. He can get some assists. So far this season, leading the team in usage, to no surprise, 29% usage rate for Jason Tatum. Second on the team in rebound chances per game, 12.7 rebound chances per game, and he is leading the team with 8.8 potential assists per game. He's going to contribute in all categories. If you want to take his first half points, I don't mind that either. He has gone over his first half points in 4 out of his last 5, whereas PRA, he's only gone over in 3 out of 5. This game against San Antonio, he did have over 14 points, but he didn't go over PRA. He only had, in that game, he only had 3 rebounds and 1 assist in the first half. But typically, Tatum's the guy that can get you like 3-4 rebounds, maybe a couple of assists in the first half. I mean, last game against OKC, he had 7 rebounds and 3 assists in the first half. He's a good rebounder. I think it's a pretty good rebounding matchup. Like Utah's like not the greatest rebounding team. Overall, the spot's really good here for Jason Tatum. The blowout risk does concern me, obviously, but when you're taking a first half prop, you don't have to worry about the blowout. It doesn't matter what the score is. If the Celtics are up by 30 at halftime, Jason Tatum's going to play his normal minutes. He's going to get anywhere from 16 to 20 first half minutes. I would assume around 16 to 20, probably more in that middle range, like 17, 18. minutes is what we can project for Jason Tatum in the first half. Great matchup, great spot for the Celtics here. Obviously, blowout's a concern, but with first half, you don't really have to worry about the blowout. So I am expecting a good game from Jason Tatum here. I am going to take his first half over PRA instead of the full game. If you want to take the full game, don't mind that either. Sportsbook odds, again, are favoring the over on 39.5 PRA for Tatum. Only thing that concerns me is the blowout risk. That's why I'm going to side with first half instead of full game. And then the next play that I like, another first half prop, we're going to look at Donovan Mitchell's points prop of 14.5. And I also like the over here for Donovan Mitchell. So really want to highlight Donovan Mitchell's last 5 games because these are these 5 games he has played without Darius Garland and without Evan Mobley. And clearly, Donovan Mitchell is going to have a bigger role with those guys off the floor. His points prop right now, I think his full game points prop is set at 29.5. His points prop has been elevated compared to what it has been, early on in the season. And that's just because they don't have Mobley. They don't have Garland right now, so Mitchell has had a really, really big role. Like, if you look at this season, he's only averaged, let's see, he's averaged 27.7 points per game, but like his points prop for today is 29.5. Again, because of Mobley and Garland being out, but also because it is a great matchup here against Washington. The Wizards, they're probably the best matchup you can get at this point. The Wizards are playing at the fastest pace in the league, and they have the worst defensive rating overall. So this is another spot where we have a team that is just going to be able to score at will. The Cavs here, the Cavs should be able to put up a ton of points against this Wizards team that plays no defense. And I know last game, Donovan Mitchell did go under this points prop in the first half. He had 14 points in the first half, lost by the hook. If you look at that game, though, like, he didn't shoot the ball that well. I mean, he shot 5 for 12 from the field. The 2 games before that, though, against Toronto, 16 points, shot 6 for 12 from the field, and then against Milwaukee, 19 points, shot 8 for 12 from the field. For what it's worth, Donovan Mitchell did only play 16 first half minutes last game. He typically plays around 18 first half minutes because on average he's going to play about 36 minutes in a game. So they'll play him about 18 minutes in the first half and then 18 minutes in the second half. But he did only play 16 minutes in the first half last game, which I think it was a little bit on the lower end for Mitchell. More times than not, I think we can expect him to get like 17, 18, maybe 19 first half minutes. And again, this is a spot where he should be able to score at will. Usage rate for Donovan Mitchell has been great lately. I mean, if you look at their last 5 games without Garland and without Mobley, Donovan Mitchell has a usage rate over 32%, which is, elite. I mean, that's, up there with guys like Joel Embiid, some of the higher usage players in the league. So love the spot here for Donovan Mitchell. The role's been great lately. Only thing that concerns me, again, is blowout risk in this game. Right now, the Cavs are favored by 10.5 here at home. Last time these teams played on Wednesday, it was a blowout. But again, when you're taking first half, you don't have to worry about blowout. Doesn't matter what the score is. We can expect Mitchell to get his normal minutes in the first half, and hopefully he comes out hot. I think he has a very good chance to score at will in this matchup. I mean, this matchup is about as good as it gets for Donovan Mitchell. So these are the 3 early props, guys, that I do like for Friday's big NBA slate. Jalen Johnson, more than 28.5 PRA, and then 2 first half props that I like. Jason Tatum, more than 19.5 first half PRA, and Donovan Mitchell, more than 14.5 first half points. So those are the 3 props I'm liking, guys. If you're going to tell me on these 3 plays, hopefully we can hit all 3 of these plays, make some money tonight. I would say that on Prizepicks, I typically don't play 3-pick entries very often just because the payout on 3-pick entries is not very good compared to what you can get elsewhere. So if you want to add a couple of plays that you like, I would highly suggest adding like 2 or 3 picks that you like and then making like a 6-pick entry or a 5-pick entry. Typically, 5-pick and 6-pick entries are the best entries to play on Prizepicks. If you want to play these as a 3-pick entry, you can. I typically don't do that, though. I would recommend adding a couple plays and doing like a 5 or 6-pick. It's up to you, though. But I did want to give you guys some early plays that I did like for this NBA slate tonight. So, as always, guys, appreciate you watching the video. Appreciate you guys supporting the content. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys are new to Prizepicks and if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, sign up, use that promo code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks for watching the video and supporting the content as always. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate your support. We'll see you in the next video.